It's 2 relegations for Hamilton Academical in the space of just 3 seasons. But the good news for them is they only had about 10 fans inside the stadium to see it.
You've got no fans. You're a League One club. Yes, you are. Because Hamilton, I'm glad Airdrie beat them. Because you know what? I don't like Hamilton. They've no fans. Their stadium's awful. They've got one end that doesn't even have a stand. And for some reason, for some mad notion...
You can stand off a bridge and watch it for free.
Well, I've no issue with well, that's alright, like if you're a hobo or something, homeless jabroni, but come on, whose idea was it to have the penalties at the end with no stand?
Well, I actually thought that was a good idea.
Oh, it gives one team an unfair advantage if you do it in front of the Airdrie fans, because they couldn't do it in front of the fucking Hamilton fans, that's for sure.
There was none there.
Buddy.
But yeah, no, the Championship playoff final, you know what, over the course of the season, I actually think this is the correct decision. Even though Airdrie have not played Hamilton up till like a couple of days ago.
Well, you know what, right? Hamilton were the better team today. I think they probably deserved to win, but Airdrie have been phenomenal.
No, but I mean, like I said, especially the second half of the season, Airdrie have just turned things up. They've been different gravy. And if you look at Hamilton, they've been shite all season. I thought they were really fortunate that Cove Rangers just kind of fell apart towards the end. In my opinion, Hamilton probably should have been the team that went down in the automatic relegation spot. So, you know what? I'm kind of glad to see them finally go down. And I've got a funny... I said when Hamilton went down to the Championship, I don't see them being one of the teams that go back up. And now they're going down to League One. I mean, I'm not saying they won't get back up, but it's going to be tough for them. They're not a Dunfermline, in my opinion.
They're not a Falcon. They don't have fans. See fans gate receipts. That means a lot.
See Dunfermline. You knew they were going back up. All right, Falkirk have been a bit unlucky. They went to shit towards the end, but you know Falkirk will come back up.
It's just a matter of time.
I don't feel the same way about Hamilton Academical.
No,
I really don't. So, yeah, we'll see what happens. I think Hamilton Academical. We've known them for so long. It's like a Premier League side. I think we could be getting used to seeing Hamilton as a League One team.
Yep.
Or maybe a team that yo-yos between League One and Championship.
I'll put it this way.
I think their Premier League days are over.
You look at the Championship or League One next season. What, are they going to beat Falkirk? I have no real faith that's going to happen.
I would bet money on... I think we might not see Hamilton in the Premier League again in next 10 years.
I was going to say my lifetime.
Or that.
I don't have a compelling case for them to go up because they don't have fans. They're not, like we've discussed about.
Don't have money, but having fans sort of comes with having money because you get gate receipts, like you said.
Yeah,
I mean, you look at Dunfermline and Falkirk and some other League One Championship team. They can get fans into their stadium. Hamilton can't. I mean, this was a big game for Hamilton, and there was a lot more Airdrie fans.
I know it's a joke. I mean,
yeah, it was at Hamilton Stadium.
Great turnout for Airdrie fans, but let's be real. Airdrie, considering what's happened to Airdrie, right, and let's be real, they've never really been relevant. Hamilton have been in the fucking Premiership. What? There's no right for Airdrie to have more fans than Hamilton.
Well, you see, Airdrie is definitely a bigger club than Hamilton.
Yes, but recently. That's what I'm getting at.
So what you're saying is everyone should be glory hunters?
Hold on, I wouldn't say...
that's exactly what you're saying.
I wouldn't say...
No, you're saying Hamilton's had more recent success than Airdrie, so they should have more fans?
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. No, but...
Well, so Man City should have more fucking fans than everybody else.
See success, right? That creates new fans. That's the way it works.
I've tried...
Where are the Hamilton fans?
I've tried saying this to you for a long and you're like, oh, no, it doesn't.
When have I said that? Name me one example.
Because you're on about why the Celtic and Rangers have so many more fucking fans. And I'm telling you, back when Rangers and Celtic... You look at periods when Rangers and Celtic have struggled and done shit.
I've accepted that.
They weren't. I mean, you look at fucking Celtic when they didn't have Rangers in the league. They were lucky to about 35,000 in Celtic Park. You look at the 80s, that time Rangers were going through an absolute shiter.
Well, we don't talk about Mankey mobs, right? Because Celtic dropped more points today and they were lucky to escape, alright? So
alright, okay.
Let's go back to the task, and that is the mighty Airdrie pumping Hamilton. But end of the game itself... Like I said, Hamilton were the better team. Smith opens the scoring. The goalie couldn't really do much about it. Hamilton got all the pressure in the world. I feel like they were hanging on for dear life, Airdrie, for a bit. The player manager, Callum Fordyce, for me, was man of the match.
Yeah, scored a really good penalty as well. But are you trying to suggest that Hamilton should have more fans just due to the fact that they were in the top flight? Is that what you're saying? Because I just think anyone that's born in Hamilton will just support Celtic or Rangers.
No, I mean, I'm kind of saying that, but...
I get where you're coming from, but I just don't think having top flight status is enough to get a genuine a fan that is willing to... I just think would you support Hamilton because they're in the top flight, or would you just support Celtic who are winning all the trophies?
Right, I get where you're coming from, right? But I just think, what chance does Hamilton have as a club when they can't even bring more fans than Airdrie to a game when they've had way better recent success?
No, I can see where you're coming from. Like, I think it's sad.
See if Airdrie were like at Hearts, right, and they were for some reason in League One and they brought more fans. Fair enough, I get that. But Airdrie, yeah, they might be a bigger club, but I mean, they're Airdrie, they're not fucking brilliant. Is what I'm getting at.
No, but my point is, I think if Airdrie get into the Premier League, they could bring, like, I'd say every home game they'd be doing about 6, 7, 8,000.
You think that?
Aye. I'd say
well, actually, I'll give you a wee spoiler. My Football Manager, they were selling at the arena.
What's that, about 14?
No, about 10,000.
I do think at least over half the stadium would be full, whereas you look
at North Lanarkshire Derby, they always sold that out in the Old Firm games.
Oh, well, there you go.
Anyway, I mean, this game, Hamilton, they had the chances to win. They went 2-0 in the 80th minute via Teehee. And then McGill, bang, there was a shot.
Scott McGill?
I don't know. It was blocked, and then he managed to get the tap in, and lovely jubbly for Airdrie. They take it to extra time. We go to extra time. It's literally end-to-end stuff. And again, you're watching this on BBC Alba, so bear this in mind. One guy is speaking in Scottish Gaelic, and then when the ball goes out, he'll go back to English. And then the guy who's sitting with him in the commentary
can join in because he only knows English and he doesn't know Gaelic.
But, right, so we've played, 120 odd minutes, factor in, let's just call it 120 minutes. He's literally spoken Gaelic for about, what? Like, literally 100 minutes, and the other 20 minutes have been in the other.
English.
English.
The other.
But why is this game in fucking Gaelic? Answer me that.
Because it's a Gaelic channel.
Hi, but it's between Hamilton and Airdrie.
Oh, is there a Gaelic channel?
Alright, fair enough.
No, hold on, dipshit. Let's say fucking El Hispanico, fucking some Spanish channel, are showing the German Cup. Do you expect the Spanish announcers to learn fucking German?
That's a bit different.
How? How's it different?
I just think that this game should... But what's the fucking point of both? Either day one or the other.
I agree with that. Like,
that's my point.
Or have two commentators and one speaks Gaelic and one speaks English.
Anyway, did someone get powerbombed through the Scottish Gaelic announce table? I don't think so, but yeah.
Right, we get to the final. We get to the penalty shootout. I thought all the penalties were pretty good, to be fair, apart from the last one. The last one was dreadful, and I feel bad. See when it goes to like the sudden death and no one's missed, because I think, see if you're on the losing end but someone else has missed a penalty, it's not too bad. I feel like you can...
When you're the only guy that's missed Aaron Ramsey, then, yeah, you've shot.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. Like, say instead of Rangers losing that shootout, what, 5-4 was it they lost?
Yep.
Say they lose at 3-2, and there's a couple of players, it doesn't seem that bad. But see when you're the sole...
It was written in the fucking stars, that, though.
See when you're the sole guy to miss it, like... It's fucking soul destroying.
You know what? I don't hold too much against Ramsey. He had the fucking balls to step up and take it.
Just a shame.
There's a lot of players that went fucking missing. It's just and could have took the penalty.
It's just a shame he was shite since he signed the contract on January.
Yeah, shot it, as his wee scarf said. Anyway, Airdrie are promoted. I'm happy about it because I don't like Hamilton, and yeah, it's the highest Airdrieonians have ever been.
Thoughts on Airdrie for next season? Do you think they can try and make it into the playoffs, or is it all about consolidating their spot in the championship?
It's all about just getting yourself sorted, right?
I know, but I think we've seen this season that the championship is so fucking tight that there's no reason why Airdrie can't try and sneak a playoff spot next season.
Well, I mean, if Queen's Park can, why can't Airdrie? That's my logic. And you look at...
like teams like Morton.
But, I mean, saying that, Dundee United and like Kelly could be going into the championship, and that's...
Yeah, they could be. And
then you've got Ayr, Inverness. Well, I mean, Ayr could still go through, but realistically, I don't think they're going to go through. Anyway, guys, that's it done for this video. We'll be back tomorrow. Who's playing tomorrow? It's Hibernian and Rangers.
Hibernian and Rangers. Rangers need to win just to try and make Michael Beale look good and close the gap to Celtic. Hibs need to win to try and close the gap to the teams in front of them and to pull away from St Mirren. Now, St Mirren are currently 2 points behind Hibs, right? But I believe St Mirren have played both Rangers and Celtic in the split. Or am I wrong in that?
No, they played Rangers last game of the season.
Alright, okay.
But you know what? Aberdeen play St Mirren next, and I can't talk.
That's a winnable game for St Mirren. And you know what?
After the game of death.
I do feel like Barry Robson's shine's beginning to wear off, and I think it was the wrong fit. I think since he got appointed full-time manager, like, no offence, right? I can accept Motherwell giving Stuart Kettlewell the job, right? Because Stuart Kettlewell's actually managed in the Premier League before, had a decent stint at Ross County, and he's come in and he's took over and he's done an okay job, right? But let's be honest, Motherwell and Aberdeen always talk about how they have ambitions to try and, you know, build and get closer to the old firm. I don't see Barry Robson being that man.
He beat Rangers though.
No, like he did, but I mean, I just don't. I think the wheels are beginning to come off this Barry Robson bus.
Maybe they should look at Jose Mourinho, Aberdeen or something. He's doing a good job.
Piss off.
No, come on, Aberdeen. Is he Aberdeen are serious? They need to go digging in the North Sea and hoover all that oil back and put it into the club instead of fucking giving it.
The point is, I just don't think
Downing Street.
I don't think Barry Robson is the right long-term appointment. Just don't I don't think it'd be a good idea for
it's
Hearts.
a cheap option. They were linked with Chris Wilder, right? Who's
fuck the cheap option though. Do you ever want to try? And I'm not saying beat the old firm straight away, right? But at least close the fucking gap. Or are you just content trying to be the third best team?
Well, that's it. Aberdeen say they finished third. Either it be
I don't get though. Aberdeen have got this My Red shit or whatever it is. They're fucking taking money off the fans. Give the fans something to cheer for. Fucking go out and spend a bit of bloody money. Look at McKenna, Ferguson, Ramsey. They fucking made a lot of money. Yet they spend like about $1 million in net transfers, and we're supposed to. Well, not we, because I'm not an Aberdeen fan, but you're supposed.
You don't have started Aberdeen News channel.
No, but like
Celtic Rangers fan there.
No, but like you know what I mean. They want you to mark out. They want you to fucking freak out. Oh, look at Aberdeen have spent a lot of money this season. Have they? Because in terms of net spend, they are well up. They spent nothing.
Exactly. No, that's how it goes, though.
I know, but like, no. See, I think it was 1.4 million they spent, right?
Well, look at it.
No, my point. Let me make my point. See if Aberdeen did not sell Ferguson. See if they did not sell Ramsey. See if they kept them and actually went out and didn't sell anybody, right? And didn't get any money in and actually went out and spent 1.4 million. I would give them credit. I'd go, wow, they've had a good they mean business.
Yeah,
but see when you sell your two best players and you get fucking about 6-7 million combined, and then you've got add-ons that makes it closer to 10, and then you spend 1.4 and you want people to be impressed. No, it doesn't work that fucking way.
It doesn't, but look at Rangers. Look, Champions League money, Europa League money.
That's what I'm saying. I wasn't impressed with Rangers. I thought, and Gio's sitting there going, oh, I'm happy with this squad. Well, that was the downfall for him, wasn't it?
Yep.
Stupid, gullible bastard. Maybe if he came out and says, I'm no happy with this squad, maybe Rangers fans would have maybe that would have bought him some more time. Maybe that would have bought him some more gratitude.
Yeah, maybe.
But I think we all knew the team wasn't good enough.
Of course we did.
But he came out and lied and said, no, I'm happy with this team. But then pretty much after one Champions League game, he went, nah, this team's pish. You can't expect us to do anything in the Champions League with this team. So why didn't he say that?
I don't know, because he's a yes man.
Why didn't he say after the window, are you happy with your team, Gio? Well, you know what, I think we might be okay domestically, but I think we've left ourselves a couple of players short for Europe. Didn't say that though. I'm just sick of I'm sick of these clubs. They need to show a bit more ambition.
The course is
spend some fucking money.
That's us done, guys. Because Airdrie have pumped Hamilton, and bang, we'll have a.
Will Airdrie spend any money next year?
They need my money.
They did.
Airdrie, Greggy.
Aye, that's it, guys.
Bring the bonbon back.
Christie's. Until next time.
Christie's is still there, mate. Right, it's the bonbon that's not there.
Alright, until next time. Peace.